So now the choices around how we set up commenting are deceptively complicated. It's very easy to turn on and off commenting on our site, but the nuances of the choices that we have means that there's a lot of permeations. We can configure our comments in a lot of different ways. And your client, if you're building for a client, may have a very specific idea about what they want. So it's important to go through a list of questions with them to make sure that you understand exactly what they're looking for. So here are the basics to look out for. First of all, are you going to allow anonymous commenting? That is, commenting by users who don't have an account. Or do they have to create an account in order to post? A lot of people are going to want anonymous posting because it encourages people to post. It's just quicker and it doesn't require as many hoops. Unfortunately, that leaves you wide open to spam, and so you'll have to be even more careful about setting up your defenses if you have anonymous posting enabled. Second, what kind of hoops are we going to require our anonymous users and also our authenticated users to jump through? Are we going to have them fill out a CAPTCHA? Are we going to moderate their comments, which means that we keep it in kind of a holding tank until we get a chance to review them and approve them, and then we post them? Are we going to moderate content just for anonymous users but not for authenticated users? Or will we moderate both? Another question is, what kind of data do we want to gather from the comments? Do we want their usernames and home pages? If this is an anonymous user, do we want their names? Do we want them to be able to enter their URLs? Do we want them to enter subjects for their comments or just the comment itself? Next, what are we going to do if spam gets overwhelming? We should have a contingency plan in place in order to deal with it. Are we going to turn commenting off entirely? Will we turn comments off for particularly problematic posts? Will we try to identify the IP addresses of users that are posting the comments and block them? You should probably have several different layers ready and realize that those layers may not work. So you and the owner of the site, or whoever is responsible for it, need to understand that you might have to take potentially dramatic action if spam gets out of control. One other question that we can ask that we're not really going to address here is how we're going to engage people in the discussion. Are we going to allow notification from our site whenever somebody posts a comment? So basically allow users to subscribe to comment threads. Will they be able to subscribe to comment threads they haven't posted to? There's some different tools available to us to address those, but I just wanted to mention it as one of those questions that you should probably be asking initially before you go through the process of setting up the commenting system.